Hello everyone, and welcome back to another video. I am the inspector, and today I am doing something new, I suppose. So this morning I woke up and I was in a rush to get to college, and I thought to myself, well, what's the least expensive food that I can, or breakfast that I can whip up? And my answer to that was buying 5 items at Whole Foods, which is certainly not, probably not the best answer to that equation, but I nevertheless went ahead with it. And so I also bought a bamboo cutlery set because I have no silverware on me, and I do have some soup here to review. So yeah, nevertheless, I am intrigued by the 5 food items that I have bought here, and I am likewise excited to see what there is to see with these. Reviewing or I guess inspecting Whole Foods food items was not on my roster, but I can't turn down an opportunity when it presents itself. So, let's just get into it. So, first up we have the bacon, egg, and cheese hand pie. Now this was smoking hot when I took it off of the little cubby that they have these things in. But of course, as it's not as warm as it was, but these do come warm, or you can get them warm anyway. I think you can also buy them cold. And I guess this does contain milk, eggs, and wheat, and other allergens due to shared production areas. So that's do take that as a warning, I suppose. But yeah, this does smell of. I can kind of smell the egg. Maybe some cheesy egg. I'm gonna open it and see if I can smell more. Well, this is interesting. Oh, wow. So I guess this was so smoking hot that it oh, never mind. That's just the wrapper. So yeah, the bacon, egg, and cheese hand pie. I can definitely smell. It definitely has a very breakfasty smell to it, and it looks like a pretty solid little hand pie here. So. Yeah. flour tortilla is slightly dry, but it's not as dry as one might worry. They definitely kept this nice and moist. The egg is quite salty. That might be the cheese as well. And the bacon adds an extra bit of salt to it, as well as the tortilla. This is definitely very. Oh, wait a minute. I'm looking at the other item. This is yeah. Anyway, this isn't a tortilla, but this is the outer shell, the bread shell, has definitely got that salt as well. But that egg is definitely well scrambled, as you can see. There's a solid savory richness to this. That I didn't necessarily expect. Yeah, I'm getting a little bit more of that cheese. I will say, I don't know if the cheese is as good as the other elements in this, but it's overall rather tasty. It's got a very nice yeah, there's a nice floury texture to it. It's very well it's very well diced. A very well diced egg in that. That's good. It's got some, yeah, the blend of the egg with the bacon and the cheese. It's a nice combo. Definitely salty, but very tasty. Which is definitely a nice little savory hand pie. Yeah, the outside's a little flaky, but it's not bad. This is pretty good. This is like I'd say this is a solid 8 out of 10. Yeah. You can't really go wrong. With that. Eight. Yeah. A solid 8 out of 10. Alright, maybe could be a bit fresher, but that could be my fault for taking so long to get everything. Yeah, moving on to the next item here, we have the turkey chorizo breakfast wrap. I love me some chorizo, so I'm excited for this. This was also just off the rack. It's got milk, egg, and wheat ingredients, so again, for those crowds, it's probably not the best, but I can definitely smell something, some flavor through the wrapper. So yeah, let's get that opened up. This is definitely very fresh, because I can already tell that it's pretty soft. I'm hoping I don't rip it open here while I'm trying to open this wrapper. Oh, yeah, this might be a little too fresh. It's maybe I should have gone with this one first. It's getting stuck to the wrapping. Okay. Alright. I was able to get it successfully freed from the wrapping. I can definitely smell something savory. It's definitely got it's probably the chorizo. And that, yeah, I'm excited to dig into this. This looks like a good little, tortilla wrap here. So, yeah. Of course, it's gotten a little bit colder since I got it, but doesn't necessarily help that it's a bit cold outside as well. But it's good. Ooh, there's like some potato in there. There's some egg and turkey and the chorizo. I will say, the chorizo isn't yeah, that potato is nice. Kind of smoky. But the chorizo isn't as strong as I was maybe hoping for it to be. It's not as spicy as other chorizo that I've had, but I'm gonna continue eating this and see if it builds up at all. But yeah, that's it's pretty solid though. I will say the potato might just be the finest thing about this breakfast wrap. Now there's a nice little bit of spice in there, but it's not. I don't think it's as strong as I was certainly hoping for it to be. My mother makes this excellent chorizo. It's quite spicy, and you know, I kind of, whenever I have chorizo, I have to compare it to that. This isn't bad. There's a nice savory aftertaste to it. There's like a good, there's a good blend of flavor. Yeah. The potato is definitely the best part of this. But you know, there is a nice little heat to it. Man, I will say this and the other item are both very filling. I hope I have some room left. I might have to do a part 2 of this video if I don't. But this is quite good. I might give this, I think it's about on the same level as the egg, bacon, and cheese wrap. I'm gonna have to say 8 out of 10. Yeah. So both the bacon, egg, and cheese hand pie and the turkey chorizo breakfast wrap get Get an 8 out of 10 from you. Pretty solid. You know, if you're going to Whole Foods, and you need you need a quick meal, or a quick snack. Either of those would be good. This is what is this? Italian wedding and meatball sauce. Red meatball sauce, I think. I could be wrong on that. Oh! And it just exploded. My goodness. Well, this small cup was definitely not a good size for the amount of soup that was in it, because as soon as I tried opening the lid, it popped like a geyser. Yeah, I might just have to throw this away. That's gonna be too messy for this outdoor park table. It doesn't taste too bad though. Let me see. Maybe I can salvage this. I might be able to just take the inner part of the lid off here. Yeah, I'll be right back. It's certainly a good thing I just opened that soup and not earlier, because this was another steaming hot thing. Okay. Let me see. Okay, this isn't. If I can get the inner part of the lid out, or if I do this. Okay, there we go. All right. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go throw this lid away. Well, now my right knee just got, or my left knee just got soaked in some soup, but that's fine. Luckily, I still got this open. Yeah, doesn't look bad. I can certainly smell the meatball. So let's dig in. Not bad. There's some kale in there, and some little, I don't know what they are, little seeds of some kind, maybe little beans. Yeah, that's all right. there's a nice little a little bit of spice to the small meatballs in this soup. Or maybe that's just the soup sauce itself. It's very peppery, is what I will say. It's tasty, but honestly, I think this might be a little bit lacking in flavor. You know, for a soup as explosive as this is, it doesn't have a lot of personality when you dig into it. Yeah, that's like that's a nice it's a nice blend. It's a nice blend of flavors. It's just not it's not super flavorful. Yeah, that's a solid. That's a solid 7. You know, I'm guessing. You know, it isn't as warming as I was hoping it to be, but then again, it has been a good while since I took it off, took it out of its pan. So, you know, this would be hotter. I will say the ratio of soup to meatball, there might actually be a little too much meatball in this. There's a nice little, there's a little kick to it. Yeah. Yeah, I think for these next two items, I'm going to have to portion them, because I don't think I'm going to have the stomach room to eat the full two things. But I think if I think I'll take like a little piece from them and give my thoughts on that, and then call it a day. Oh. Yeah, my nose is starting to run a bit from sitting out in the cold like this, so I don't want to continue this video too much longer. That's like yeah, that is a solid 7. No, maybe more like a 6, or I'll go with a 6 for the Italian, for Whole Foods Italian wedding and meatball soup. Could certainly be better, maybe even tastier than it is. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna be right back, and then I'm gonna review these last two items real quick here, and call it good. Alright, we've got the 3-piece chicken strips. These were cold, so I'm assuming it's fine if I just eat them as is. I will say I do quite like the aesthetic of the Whole Foods market. It's got kind of a nice minimalistic quality to it. Yeah, this definitely looks like it might be better heated up, so I might have to do a part 2 where I review this, how this is heated up. It definitely smells like a peppery, chicken strip, and it does appear that way. So I'm just going to take a little bit of it here, because I only have so much room in my stomach. And I'll review it in more detail later. It's alright. I mean, it's okay cold, but you know, it's got a little bit of a nice flavor, nice texture to it, but it's overall rather dry. Especially for a chicken strip, you want it to be a little fresher than that. So, you know, but maybe heat it up in the microwave. It'll be better. At the moment, though, I'm gonna have to give it a that I would give like a 5. The last thing we have here is a Neapolitan cheesecake slice. Oh yeah, and I guess the chicken strips may contain allergens, as so does this. This contains milk, eggs, wheat, and soy as well. So, you know, again, for those with allergies to those ingredients, this might be a death trap. But this does look like a solid piece of Neapolitan cheesecake, which I have never had in my life before, so I am excited to try it, even if I'm only taking a little portion. First, I'm going to get a slice of the chocolate here. Well, this is crumbling a lot more than I thought it would. Okay. It's not bad. I guess that's more so breading, though. The chocolate part is bread with frosting. Now for the Neapolitan, or the pink, the strawberry, I guess. This appears to be more so frosting, which it is. It's got a nice sweetness to it. I will say both the chocolate and strawberry have a very natural flavor to them, which is refreshing. It's not something you necessarily would expect from a store-bought slice of cake, so I do appreciate that. Now I'm going to try the final ingredient, what I'm assuming is vanilla cheesecake. That's good. Very fresh, very rich, cheesy texture, and taste. The best part might be the bottom, the crust at the bottom is really quite delicious. Very very sweet, but in like a soulful way, you know. Yeah, I'm positively surprised by this. I didn't expect it to be as good as it's turning out to be. Now let me see if I can get a portion with all three elements here. This is going to be a little messy, but that's okay. That's very nice. It's probably even better refrigerated, but you know, just being just off the shelf, it's still really good. Yeah, that is one solid piece of slice of cake there. I'm gonna have to give the Whole Foods Neapolitan cheesecake slice a 9 out of 10. I am very surprised, but that is really quite good. That is that's a bit delicious, you know. Not extremely delicious, but it's, you know, it's up there. Yeah, out of all the items that I've reviewed today, if you're getting anything from Whole Foods, you know, this, well, and if you can have this, well, this is definitely a thing to get. It's quite good. Okay, yeah. So I think I gave both the bacon, egg, and cheese and the turkey chorizo, both of those breakfast wraps, a solid 8 out of 10. I gave the chicken strips a 5 out of 10, unheated. But you know, we'll see if that changes when I heat them up. The Italian wedding meatball sauce soup, that gets a solid 6, and the Neapolitan cake slice definitely gets a 9. Yeah, and that is it for this video of my inspection. That is my inspection, and my inspection has been adjourned. Nevertheless, you know, to all who are watching, you know, I hope you're having a nice day, and take care. This is the inspector signing off.